Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Russell James taking a look at the tropics. We're going to start off by taking a look at the satellite and radar across the entire United States. We have high pressure in control, but notice there goes Tropical Storm Hillary affecting portions of Southern California and also parts of Nevada. Here is the latest 8 o'clock advisory. Winds right now 50 miles per hour, gusts as high as 70, though I have to say if you put some of those winds certainly into some of those narrow canyons, you can get wind gusts as high as 80 to 100 miles per hour. Minimal central pressure 997, moving quickly off towards the north at 23 miles an hour. And really the biggest concern with this system will be tons and tons of heavy rainfall associated with it. We've already seen 1 to 2 inches, even some other spots seeing over 2 inches of rain across the Mojave Desert areas as well. But this will be the case as we go over the next few hours. Meanwhile, closing near home here, we are tracking an area of disturbed weather across parts of the eastern Gulf of Mexico, which has a 70% chance over the next 48 hours and a 70% chance over the next 7 days. I have to say it's pretty impressive seeing some additional shower and thunderstorm activity looking at our tropical satellite there just to the south and west of Miami. As it moves westward, it will be moving furthermore into a favorable environment. Meanwhile, we do have a storm by the name of Franklin. Formed earlier this afternoon, a lot of showers and storms. Looks like it's starting to get its act together, though. It's been battling a little bit of drier air and a little wind shear at times. And there's other systems that we're also currently monitoring as well. But this is as of the 8 p.m. advisory. Franklin winds of 45 miles per hour, moving to the west-northwest at 14 miles an hour. Minimal central pressure 1,001 millibars. But I have to say, it's not a threat to us here in eastern North Carolina, but for interests certainly along Hispaniola, particularly Haiti, Dominican Republic, may need to keep a close eye on it. Could make landfall there as a minimal tropical storm, 65 miles an hour, and it could actually strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane as we head into your Thursday and into your Friday. It's not the only other system we're watching. Tropical Storm Emily right now, winds of 50 miles an hour, expected to basically dissipate out in the central Atlantic, and I mean this is getting closer towards the peak of hurricane season, and when you have that occur, you get situations like this where we're monitoring several disturbances everywhere from a tropical wave in the eastern part of the Gulf of Mexico all the way through the west coast of Africa, where we do have an area worth watching. We also have Tropical Depression 6, which is expected to fizzle out here over the next 24 to 48 hours. But as a reminder, as you get closer towards the peak of hurricane season, you certainly want to have that hurricane preparedness plan. Here we are today, it's August 20th. Peak is September 10th, so practically over the next, you might as well say a month or so, we could have a pretty busy period here into the Atlantic. And as a reminder, we made it through several names so far this year. Next name on the list, Gert, followed by Harold, and then we go all the way down the list. Hopefully we don't get too far down, but remember, always stay prepared for hurricane season. Be sure to stay tuned to WITN, WITN.com, and the WITN First Alert weather app for the latest information.